Homeless is a non-stop war. Sleeping on the sidewalks, sleeping behind a dumpster or behind a building. It could be anybody. My name is Skully. I'm 43. I'm homeless. It started from 2007, and me and my families, we had an issue. I became homeless at the age of 32. My first spot was behind a dumpster. Second spot on the beach. Empty buildings, and they was doing construction. Start working at McDonald's, and I had to sleep outside after I got off work. I lived in the woods for a very long time. A lot of different spots I went to. It was a rough time, but I had to do what I had to do. This one is the Skull Mountain. I call that for a reason because I can see the highway from my tent. This is where I had to sleep at every night. Wake up in the morning, I go out. But this used to be my tent before I went to the winter shelter. So right now, the raccoon got to the tent. It was too much for me, and my body started breaking down, and I was constantly tired. So I ended up coming here to sign up for the winter shelter. I spent at Gimpo Church last night, and this will be our last night in this church, and we're going to the next church.
We use the fellowship hall to feed and house, and along with a couple of the classrooms for the homeless while we're here.
I slept like a baby. It was warm.
But for the grace of God, there go I. You know, everybody's one paycheck away from issues. We've got people here that have master's degrees that went bankrupt, that the house was foreclosed on. And it's amazing at some of the experiences of the people, but they're all the same because they all just want somebody to care a little bit.
I am Skully's case manager. I've been working with him for a little over a year. Do you remember when we filled out that Virginia Supportive Housing application last year? So your name's been called up. So I kind of wanted to talk to you about what that meant. So they have an opening at Gosnold Apartments. It's in Norfolk. With this program, it's a 1-bedroom efficiency apartment. So how does that sound?
That's cool.
Are you excited?
Yes.
For me, it's probably one of the best things that I've ever done. He's been homeless for so long, and when I first met him, he didn't think he deserved housing. So to be able to kind of walk through that with him and him realize that he deserves that.
Yeah.
It's the heavy side.
I know. I'm finally moving in my new apartment, and I can't wait. I'm waiting for this for a long time.
Behind us is stuff that we've been able to gather for Skully as he moves into his new apartment today. We're so excited when someone gets housed, but it's heartbreaking if they don't have the things that they need. So we start, as soon as we know they're definitely getting housed, we start collecting things donated by all sorts of resources.
What's happening, big man?
Nothing much, man.
You ready to do this?
We make every effort to have each person move in with the absolute essentials of what they need.
All right.
All right. Well, now we're gonna go ahead to the apartment and unload all the good stuff I got. This is the past. Now I'm going to the future. The new future is I got a home and I can take care of everything I need to do and make sure I won't end up on the street again.
Here you go, Mr. Thornhill.
Good Lord. I
Here's
like
your
these.
fob. That's for the front door. We'll show you how to
Okay.
work that.
My hope for Skully is that he has the best Christmas ever, and that he spends the next couple of weeks and months creating a new world for himself, because it's a whole new life when you don't have to worry about how am I going to eat, where am I going to go, worrying about the weather, that he can then begin to worry about what would I like the rest of my life to look like.
I think everybody's deserving of housing, but definitely for Skully, it's a long time coming.
I just want to tell everybody, everybody had a house like I did. It's hard, it's emotional, but it's great. Thank you.